Divorce Day Diaries, day 387. Today is day 2 of my work trip. And I just wanted to talk a bit about a moment that I had last night where I got home late, I got to this hotel, and I just said, I'm going to go to bed. That's kind of a big deal because last time I came to this very hotel for a work trip, I believe I was not yet divorced. I remember back then, anytime I went on a work trip, I was like, oh my god, I am so excited to just have some alone time. I wanted to maximize my alone time. Now I get alone time all the time, so I want to maximize my time meeting other people, and then when I get back here, I just go straight to sleep. It felt good because it didn't feel like I was like in desperate need of anything, like I'm here and it's fun, but I'm not trying to fill some void or something, Not really sure to vocalize how I'm feeling, but it was good. It's another work day. Should I go drink some more free coffee and eat some more food?
This is probably a good time to mention that I drink a lot of decaf when I'm in the office. I do drink some caffeine-full coffee, but it's just because I will, I'll end up having like 7 to 8 cups of coffee. I drink it all day. Decaf means I can do that without having heart palpitations, but for lunch, we actually went out today to this place called The Neighbourhood. This is a cute little pub restaurant in the centre of Palmerston North, right next door to Pack and Save, actually. And the first thing I noticed was how cheap the lunch menu is. There are $19 meals on here. Of course, there is some of your usual like $30 to $40 mains, but you know what? Let's go for the cheap stuff. I ordered the open chicken sandwich, and it was delicious. Honestly, I was so impressed at the food I got for $19. I also got some pork belly bites for the table, and probably the main thing to point out is this is one of those places where it's kind of self-serve. You order, the buzzer goes off, and then you go and have to collect the food yourself. And then after work, I went to see a friend. So I did not bring casual shoes. Casual shoes are on my list of things to pack, and I thought, no, I'm just going to be working the whole time. It should be fine. But it is not fine. My tootsies are tired. They're not used to being wrapped up all day. I usually sit at home in bare feet or in socks, depending on the season. So I'm now currently walking bare feet, like I'm doing the walk of shame, to my friend's house for dinner. He has a few kids of himself, so I got to spend the first couple of hours of my night being filled in on everything they've done in the last 6 months since Dan was there last. And then, of course, we had pizza for dinner, and I enjoyed a bit of arts and crafts with the leftover garlic bread tinfoil with the kids. Once they were in bed, we stayed up late and had lots of good chats, really. Nothing quite so therapeutic as a long yarn with a good friend. So I've just been dropped off by my Uber driver, who is very friendly. Made sure to remind me, make sure you have your bag, keys and phone. I'm like, was it really that obvious? And by obvious, I mean like, so this friend that I was hanging out with tonight, he says to me like, I'm all over the place. Last time I hang out with him was last time I was here in Palmerston North and we stayed up till 1 a.m. and he said, I don't want to stay up till 1 a.m. this time. And then immediately after that, he says to me, I have some gin that I'd like for you to try. And then he sends me another message after that and says, I also have some whiskey too. And it's like, these are not the sorts of messages I would be sending to someone if my intention was not to stay up till 1 a.m. It's about 11:30 at night. I may have had a few of those things I mentioned before, and it's another late night, so I should probably go to bed. Tomorrow I'm getting the kids back. That'll be a bit of fun. Catch you there on the flip side.